Today we'll be talking about Mikrotik router, but what I'll be looking at especially is Mikrotik board RB951G-2HND. Okay, well basically it's just RB951G. It's one of these mini Mikrotik router for to configure anything. Here is the name I'm trying to call. Here is the MAC address. So what I want to show us today is how to repair this device. Sometimes the operating system gets corrupt, and we actually need to see how we can actually repair the operating system so that we can have our router back. I know I've seen and I've heard so many people, disposing their router, destroying it simply because the operating system is bad. But we can actually repair the operating system using um, a particular tool from Mikrotik website. Though I will not be going to the website now because I'm actually using my router for this experiment, so I don't actually have internet access as I speak. But I will tell you the name of the application, where you can get it from, and how you can actually use it. So to start with, the name of the application is called Netstaller. You can see it here. When I click on this folder, here is the application Netstaller. Okay, so the step by step on how to go about it. This is that you you go to mikrotik.com. I have the application downloaded here already, and the operating system. These are the operating system I'll be installing on the router, but some of them are not for this RB951G model. But by the time by the time I connect the router to this network, to this application rather, it will actually select the one that is compatible with it. The one that are not compatible, it will let go. So I've been able to on my phone's hotspot just to actually show you how things works before I fix my router back. Okay now, so we need to go to our browser. Let me use Chrome. We need to go to Mikrotik website. How to Mikrotik download. Okay, so here we go to mikrotik.com/download. Here this is what we need, netinstaller.com, netinstaller rather. When you click on it, you can actually select the one you want, but basically they have different different type. This is developed, this is for testing, or this experiment, it is for testing, but this is stable. So when we download this one, this should be able to give us our result. I have it downloaded already. This is version 6.461. I think I have version 6. I have 6.39.2. So I think I'm okay with it because I just want to show you guys how to get this thing downloaded. The other thing I want to show is the how to also download the operating system. These are the operating system. This is just the platform where to install this operating system. So when I come here, our device is RB951. So we look at this place, this location, and we try and look for the device that actually work for us. Okay, so now here I will go to, I'm trying to router operating system. Okay, and here I'm trying to locate where the operating system is. So we have series of um, they have different router model which actually have different router type for their operating system. Here they have RB200 and X86. Here they have RB750 GR3. Here they have series of device. Just look for the type of router you are using and try and download the package that actually suits you. But what the router I'm actually working on is a RB951. Hold on. Okay, here RB900, the main package. So we'll go with the 6.1, which is stable. It is better to go for this. So we'll click on this. Now we download it. Although I actually do not need this, but I'm just trying to show us how to go about it. So you see that it's actually downloading, and in the next 2 minutes the download should complete. So after that has been done, so the two package we have downloaded, this operating system, router operating system that we've downloaded, and also the net installer. The net installer we downloaded initially. We downloaded the net is okay. The net installer we also downloaded here. So what we'll do is that we can create a folder on our desktop. Create a folder on our desktop. This is the folder I have created. So this is my folder. This is the content of my folder. I have this net installer. This is the folder. When you have it downloaded, it comes in a zip file. You unzip it. You have it here, and the operating system you have. The one you downloaded, you put it. I have several operating systems. That's why you have this long number. So if it's just one you've downloaded, you just keep that one. Okay, it's because I have worked on several routers. That's why you have this several operating system here. So now our next thing to do is to actually um, create a kind of bridge where we will need to link our router with our laptop. So when you launch this application, you don't need to install it. It's just to unzip and double click on it, and it's ready to go. So just click on Net boot. I have configured 192.168.100.2 on the application, while we configure the same subnet on our laptop. So this is what I've configured on my laptop. Let me show you. I have 192.168.100.1/25. Okay, so that is that. So after that has been done, we'll come back to this place. So the way this thing works is that every device, all Mikrotik device has their boot device at port 5. Okay, have their boot device at port 5, and this particular RB951 has its boot device also on port 5. Okay, so when you have the reset button at the back of the router. All you need to do is you plug in a pin, and you power the router with, while pressing the reset button, you power the router and you allow it to stay for like 1 minute. When you do that, it will bring out the it will bring out the router MAC address. You can see it here. I've done that. It actually takes some time. It might take you 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Sometimes it might not come. You have to reboot the router again and do it all over again. Okay, so that is why I'm saying it. Some people might say that I've done it, it's not working, blah blah blah, but it actually works. So it's just that you have to be patient. So when you use pin to press the reset button, you power the router and you wait for like 1 or 2 minutes. If it doesn't come, keep repeating it until you have this. Or if that port 5 of the router, whatever router you have, is not actually powering the device, all you need to do is try another port. Like this router I'm using now, normally the reboot uh, Ethernet port is port 5, but it's not actually giving me this MAC address on this application. As I'm speaking to you now, it's actually being plugged to port 1. That here, what this means is that it's saying that we should keep the old configuration on the router. Maybe because your you can't log on to your router, or maybe the configuration on your router is actually what you have. You can't even remember the configuration again. This this particular check button allow you to keep your old configuration, but I will not be keeping it. The reason why I'm actually using it is that I forgot my password and I want to reset the password. I want it to wipe, so I will carry out a new configuration on the router, which I also be sharing with you maybe next week. So here is the router, is the MAC address, but I think the MAC address is not con. Let me just close this and show you how I got this MAC address. Double click on okay, allow. Okay, because I have actually allowed it before. It's the application I've seen, I've recognized the router, so it just loaded the MAC address immediately. So as you can see, the new, I think the new operating system I downloaded is RB, this particular version 6.1. Let's see if, okay, it cannot be there because this download is actually going to my download folder. So the previous one I've downloaded are here. So when we've done this, I don't want to keep the old configuration. So all I just need to do is check the one I want to use. So I'll be using the middle one. So once that is done, so I'll just click install. So with that, you can see that the application is transferring the new operating system into the router. That the new operating system has successfully installed on the router, and that will actually create a self reboot on the router to actually load the new operating system. And here we can see that the installation has already been done, and that means that our router is actually restored back to normal. So for those to log on to Microsoft router, here is the application Winbox, and this is the MAC address. So if I should click on connect, this should take me in. If I actually, okay, let me try and look for the MAC address of, of, of the try to get the MAC address of the router and try number 2, connect. Okay. Now I'm inside the Mikrotik router. Now you can see that we are inside. Everything is working. Everything is up and running. So if you have a bad Mikrotik router like the operating system is annoying, all hope is not lost. I've actually prepared a lot of Mikrotik routers. But before I got to know this information, I have damaged and trashed so many expensive routers. Never knew that it can be fixed. So I feel like since I've been doing it for several years, let me share this with the global community who might want to use it. Thank you and God bless.